Hello Leo, we've got the transmission out of the Dart. This is what it looks like when it's all apart. I'll go over a couple things with you, and Amanda will contact you with cost estimates, and we'll go from there. First thing of note is the amount of aluminum that was inside the pan. That gray stuff is going to be aluminum, and it's gone through the valve body as well. Like that all is going to be aluminum pieces there. I think that came from the torque converter. The torque converter looks like an inferior quality one. Hard to tell for sure, but the company that I think made that converter is no longer around. Inside the transmission, we have this rooster comb here is loose between this and this. They're staked together, and so that's going to potentially cause some problems down the road, so we're going to have to address that. The valve body does not look like it's got any shift kit in it, and I'm going to be recommending a stage 2 kit. It's a performance kit. The low reverse band, it looked okay. The band for second gear, a little bit of discoloration, but not too bad. Our forward clutch, which comes on for all the forward gears, no burning there. But when we look at the high reverse clutch, it's burned up. So looks like the reason for that, number one, there's only 3 of them. It should have at least 4 the way I see it. And then you can see some damage down in this area here, and that drum sits on top of here. And if we look closely, you can see that this tower has been touching the drum. It shouldn't. The bushing that rides here should support the drum, and the drum shouldn't actually touch these lands. And obviously it was. The rings themselves, they're the old aluminum style. They're worn out, and there's a different style ring that's much better. But you know, it looks like the drum has failed, or the clutch has failed because of the fact there's only 3 of them, and then there was a problem with the oil going through it. As far as the rest of the transmission, low reverse planetary, a little bit of scoring, some from the aluminum going through it. It has only 3 pins. I'm going to see if we have a 4-pin planet. That would be considered an upgrade. Front planetary, a little bit of wobble on some of the pins. Again, I'm going to look and see what we have for planets there. The front pump, this bushing is severely damaged, as well as the torque converter hub is severely damaged, and you know, that would have led to a leak out the front for sure, but right now it wasn't leaking out the front yet, but most definitely that's a concern, so we're going to have to put a new bushing in there. The pump looks like it should be okay. We're going to have to polish it up a little bit, as well as the gears that sit in there. So those are the gears that sit inside the pump. They look okay. We'll have to polish it and then have a look at it again. We're going to be doing a gear ratio change on the speedometer. Haven't done the calculation yet, but this gear here is what we're going to have to replace to get that speedometer at least close to accurate, or as close as we can. So there you have it. That's pretty much the inside of the transmission. We're obviously recommending the proper converter, the stage 2 shift kit. The Red Eagle lining is actually, this material here would end up being red, and then these plates end up being black for the performance clutches, and that would be this set of clutches and this set of clutches here. They have, I believe, a Kevlar lined band for here, and there's not really any upgrade for this band, but as far as those other things, that's what we were talking about initially with you. So, as I said, Amanda will contact you with cost estimates, and we shall go from there. Thanks.